everyone, welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Becky.
And today we're talking about Daughter of the Burning City by Amanda Foody.
From Panera.
Oh yeah, we're in Panera again. You can listen to the classical music. I have no voice anymore.
There was a series of events that ended us in Panera.
Yeah, a series of unfortunate events with all these arcs coming out at once. Anyway.
True story.
So, we both got this book through different ways. I got it through NetGalley, and I'm glad that I did because the illustrations were on NetGalley, and you got it at Book
I got
Expo.
it at Book Expo because people were talking about it from Harlequin Teen, and it took about an hour in line to get it.
She lost some good arcs in that hour, man.
Yeah, true story.
And I don't know. Anyway. So this book is about Serena, who lives in Gomorrah, and it's kind of like this down and dirty, well, like Sodom and Gomorrah, but it's
I just
like,
got that.
yeah. But it's got the vibe of like a carnival circus,
Never said I was smart.
medieval fair vibe. Anyway, and you would catch that reference. I'm surprised I caught that reference and you didn't.
I didn't.
But basically, there are people living at this carnival who have magical powers. They're called jinx workers. She's an illusion worker, so she's got this freak show full of her illusions, and I think that's kind of where the confusion kind of started for me, because I don't know kind of the whole rules surrounding these illusions, but essentially she's created people who have their own personalities, who are also freaks like she believes herself to be. And anyway,
she can control them.
She can control them, but can't.
It's very odd. So the point of the story is
they start dying.
They are getting murdered.
Yes, they're murders. And she didn't think that they could get murdered because they're illusions. So she's kind of enlisted her adoptive father's help, and Luca, a really super cute boy who can die without actually, like, can be killed without actually dying. It's his whole jinx work, his whole thing. So basically it's like this murder investigation, which is tied to an even higher, like, alliances, war type dealio with towns outside of Gomorrah.
So as you explain it, I can see where my problem was. So this book, it is really well written.
Yeah.
Like the actual way the words are put together. The story being told is well crafted. It's a super interesting idea I've never seen anywhere else.
So it is a super interesting idea. I don't know if I can agree with the story being well written, though. Not well written. I don't know if it's well crafted, because I think it's basically two books in one. I think it would have worked better if it had just been like this murder mystery and taken out the alliances, or if they just had the alliances and taken out the murder mystery.
And I just could not get into this book. Like, it took me forever to get into it, and I couldn't visualize anything. And, like, I read it a week ago, and I'm having a hard time even remembering what it was about.
So it was hard for me to visualize certain things, too. It really kept conjuring ideas of, like, the medieval fair. I think I eventually got into it because I really liked the interaction between Serena and Luca.
I did like Luca. Luca, to me, was the strongest part of the book.
I definitely think...
I even wrote down, really liked love interest.
I really think that, like, I could have gotten into a book that was just about the two of them.
And I guess when it's a Harlequin book, even a Harlequin teen book, I expected a little bit more love interest.
I don't know. I think I liked it. I think it because it wasn't hot and steamy, but, like, that was kind of part of his character.
It's true.
Which I think was interesting. Yeah, I don't know. There were, like, certain pieces and parts that didn't work for me. I eventually got into it, and I eventually really liked it. Because I don't think I've ever seen a murder mystery done in a fantasy setting.
I have, but like I said, it was done differently, and it was interesting. And I think this is her first book, and I think she has great potential. She was very young, and I will read other books by her.
Oh, then for her first book, this is phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I think she's either college age or just out of college.
Oh, then yeah, no. And it's definitely something I could see myself recommending.
Right.
I don't know if I'd read the rest of this, like if there was a series about it, I don't know if I'd read it.
I wouldn't revisit this world, but I'd revisit the author.
But I know a lot of people would really enjoy it.
That's true. It's going to be a popular book.
It feels kind of like Caravel felt.
Yes, and I think I'm having the same reaction I had to Caravel.
Yeah.
We should just rate it.
Okay, so our rating system goes from 5 unicorns down to 2 unicorns, and if it really sucks, it is a horse, because it doesn't deserve more.
Giving it a 3. I liked it. I thought it was well written, but like I said, I just had a really hard time getting into it, and like the final product, I was like, oh, that's neat, but all the little pieces, I was like, Why won't it get done faster?
I'm giving it a 3 as well because there were the two main characters I really enjoyed. And there were pieces of the plot that I was compelled by. So I'm going to give it a 3 as well.
And that is where we are on Daughter of the Burning Cities.
All right, so see ya.
Bye.